I hope you're well. I'm Bex, I'm mum to Finley, who is near enough 10 months old, and I make videos about parenting, lifestyle and motherhood after infertility, and I upload every Monday. So make sure you hit subscribe and the bell so you know when my videos go up. And so today I wanted to do a video about my top tips for finding quirky boys' clothes. If you're a boy mum, you'll know it's quite hard to find unusual quirky boys' clothes that aren't sort of the stereotypical blue for boys or covered in sort of cartoon characters. No offence to you if that's what you're into, but I'm assuming if you've clicked on this video then you're into sort of quirky designs too. So yeah, I'll just go on and give you my top tips. So tip number 1 is to shop Scandi. I tend to find that the most unusual designs are the unisex designs that are brought out by Scandinavian children's wear companies. I'll give you an example of some of the clothes that I like from those brands. So my first one would be Swedish company Smafolk. If anyone doesn't already know, Finley's middle name is Fox, that's why I tend to like to find unusual clothes with a fox design on them. So again, I don't think this is sort of stereotypical boys' clothes. I think it's unisex, a girl could easily wear this. But I just think it's so unusual. So yeah, that's an example of Smafolk. I quite like their designs, and I like the fact that their fabric's quite stretchy as well, so there's quite a lot of give in them, and they're quite forgiving in terms of the ages that they'll fit. Another Scandi brand that I like is Duns Sweden. I love this design. Again, it's a woodland sort of print with a cheeky fox every now and then on the design. And I tend to find that the more unusual designs I tend to go for in t-shirts, just because I find them the more practical sort of outfits. But they do the most gorgeous dungarees in these sorts of prints as well, and they're always good to look out for. I tend to buy these on, I'll insert a link to some Facebook groups, but they have Scandi brand Facebook groups that will people will sell last season's designs at a cheaper price, because they can be quite expensive. One thing I have noticed is shopping for more quirky designs for a boy or a girl can be a bit more expensive. Other Duns Sweden's designs that I've got are this one, with the lovely birds and the berries on. So this is too big for Finley yet, but will fit him sort of this autumn, and this is last autumn's designs. Another one, which is this sort of maple leaf design, autumn leaves. Again, you can sort of spot a theme going on here. I love anything woodland, and autumn's my favourite time of year, so I tend to find anything that I want as a special item of clothing to sort of fit around that time really. Another Scandi brand is Nosh Organics, which is a Finnish company. I love mustard and this sort of dark charcoal grey colour with cameras on it. Me and my husband are both into photography, so I thought that was a really good sort of design. Okay, so tip number 2 would be to shop independently. I tend to find that Instagram brands or other small independent labels are great for unusual clothes. So some examples of them could be Tobias and the Bear, Turtledove London, the Cotton Barn. There's a whole sort of Instagram following of these little independent labels, and I think it's nice to shop small and shop quirky really. So I'll give you some examples of some of the independent stuff that I've got. So I have these from Tobias and the Bear, which is this sort of lovely toasty sweatshirt. These Conquer Crew leggings, which are last autumn's, but again, these still fit Finley now, and I bought these to fit in sort of September time, so they do sort of last well, and they wash well as well. They wash well as well. These are from the Cotton Barn. I've also got a matching hat that goes along with these. Turtledove London. I tend to like these sorts of mustards, burnt oranges, autumn colours, as I think they're, again, unisex sort of colours, very sort of trendy colours now, but they're not your stereotypical sort of blues for a boy. These dungarees from Turtledove London. And then finally, you might have seen this from an autumn haul video that I did last year, but this is from Poppy's Pullovers, and she hand knits these, and you can get them in any colour combination that you request. She's got other designs as well on this sort of yoke, but Finn always gets comments when he wears this. Okay, so tip number 3 is to shop in the girls section. These are from the Zara sale. I've got Please More Broccoli. It's a bit of an in-joke because Finn's favourite food is broccoli. And then this one which says Vote for Organic on it. Now I won't lie, I saw these on a haul video from Hayley at Land of Lawson, but as soon as I saw them I thought they'd be perfect for Finn, particularly the broccoli one as it's a bit of an in-joke for us. And I hadn't really had much success with shopping in the girls section at first, I hadn't really seen anything, but as soon as I saw those I thought they would be perfect, and certainly now I always keep my eyes peeled in any sort of girls section, particularly H&M can be quite good. Zara, Next can sometimes be good as well. I don't find the supermarkets quite as good for pieces that could sort of be used for unisex wear, but Mother Care is also great as well for that. So tip number 4 is to go vintage really. Seeing what your friends or relatives might have knocking about in their attics from years ago. This was Finn's dad's that he wore in the early 80s, and I think it's just gorgeous. It washes up so nice, it's so sort of buttery soft. I don't think I'll ever find anyone who's really got these, and Finn absolutely looks stunning in them. I always get comments on when he wears them. They're these sort of dungarees. And again, I think these would be fine for a girl or a boy, but I just think they're really quirky. I love the fact that they look quite Scandinavian or alpine. So that's those. Again, these were Finn's dad's. It's really cute, it's that multicoloured t-shirt. This is the sort of stuff that I think you would find now by a little bird in Mother Care. And it's just nice to know that Finn's dad wore them. If you don't have much success with anyone able to sort of gift you anything from their attics, there are really good Instagram sellers that sort of deal in vintage clothes. There's Happy as Larry Vintage and Lemon and Peppermint. Okay, tip number 5 is to look on eBay, have a scour around, but I found this little sort of arrow and stripe set, and this was from a Chinese seller on eBay. As long as you're prepared to sort of wait about 6 weeks for it, so when you're ordering just make sure you've taken that into account with the sizing, and don't tumble dry them because they will shrink. They aren't very well made, but I do think they are quite quirky, and as long as you know that they're not going to sort of last forever, they're good cheap quirky clothes for running around in really, or playing in and not having to sort of worry about them getting damaged really. I've bought this in a few sizes, and Finn's sort of had this design from being about 12 weeks old, so it's just nice to see the development of him in pictures really with this. Again, this was another sort of eBay Chinese seller find, but again I think it's unisex, quite quirky, not your average sort of boys clothes. Tip number 6 is to look at Mother Care and some of their brands. You've got Little Bird, or you've got My K, which is Myline Classes. I tend to love Little Bird because I quite like retro vintagey sort of stuff, but I have this. I have loads of Little Bird, to be honest. This is just sort of a fraction of what I've got. This, which I think will look lovely with this, which isn't from Mother Care but was from H&M, which says hands up if you love Fridays. And again, these are too big for Finn at the moment. I'm just sort of buying in advance so he'll get the most wear out of things. But I wouldn't dismiss high street shops. I just think you have to sort of look quite far in advance, and always shop at the beginning of a season as you'll get the most choice then. Tip number 7, customise. I haven't done this yet, but it did occur to me that if I find things that I don't think are 100% how I want them but could be tweaked, then it's dead easy to customise things with either buttons or badges or patches. Particularly buttons, I like anything sort of quirky and unusual with buttons, and I think they easily jazz up quite a plain jumper or an outfit just by changing them. It's cheap to do, and again it is an easy way of making sure that an outfit is sort of unusual and quirky. My last tip would be to look out for unisex clothes hauls on YouTube. Some of the things that I've bought, such as the Please More Broccoli t-shirt and the Vote for Organic, I saw as a result of someone else's haul. So always keep your eyes peeled for things like unisex hauls, quirky boys clothes hauls, or just, you know, type that sort of thing into YouTube and see what comes up. And although you may not be able to catch those clothes straight away, maybe they've already sold out, you'll already know which shops sell those sorts of items, and so you'll be able to sort of follow those shops and see what comes up. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you want something similar to this, or if you want more videos like this, then hit subscribe and the bell so you know when my videos go up. And let me know in the comments box below, let me know if this is the sort of video you'd like, or other videos that you might enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!